Hi everyone, welcome, and I wonder why that's showing that. It shouldn't be showing that. Let me check. My Saga should be on Saga, and it's showing my desktop. Let's see what happens here. So yeah, happy Sunday, and it is Mother's Day here in Sweden, so happy Mother's Day as well. Let me double check the overlay thing. It looks like it froze up, so let me try sharing that again. Hello, Rajal and Ebony. Welcome in. I'm just trying to get the overlay to work. It was working, but I don't know. Oh, I know why. I turned my screen off. That's why. Oh. Okay. Now it's working. I forgot that if you turn off the screen on the tablet, it turns it off. So yeah, it's working now. So I was like, wow, I'm all on time and everything looks good. And then, yeah, fail anyway. But it's okay. So I started working on this morning already. So I'm a little bit ahead of everybody. But that is okay. I worked on this last night a little bit, but I just felt like I didn't work on it enough. I think I only had like 150 stitches or something. Yogi Stream is too late at night, and I tend to just be not aware enough for something like this. So, yeah. I did work on it quite late, though, which is kind of good. But I didn't start it until her stream started, so... I have the fan running. It's not really hot, but it's stuffy. So I have the fan going so that I don't, like, die of, I don't know, no air. I don't think it's that warm outside, but the sun is on this side of the... it says it's 20. Not bad. I guess that's good. So let me know what you're working on, and hopefully it's a good morning for you, or afternoon so far. I saw Allison replied to me on Discord. I didn't mute Discord. I was like, oh, it's fine. Watch it just go off all day, all stream. That's okay. And Christina will be here later. She's filming her floss tube, so she wants to get that done. She posts once a month, and tomorrow is the 1st of June. So I am going to, I can do a little more stitches. I'm like, You're working on the Supersize Max Color Quick Stitch Little Cake Shop. Okay. That's all of it cropped out, right? Yeah, that sounds like it's a super intense piece. Lots of confetti. This is the only Aimee Stewart that I continued with after I decided not to do anymore. I'd already had like 5% done, and I really have enjoyed stitching this, so I figured it was a good one. And now it's at almost 10, so I'm pretty pleased with it so far. It's only a mini, but I'm like eking out the rest of this thread. It's like, oh, I can make it. I know I can make it. So I'm using my ballpoint needle and see if I can get it to go through the Aida. I always called it Ada forever. And when I was looking up some weaving stuff, I found that this fabric is named after the opera Aida. Aida. Yeah, Aida. So that was kind of interesting. There was a lot of Orientalism going on, and so I guess Zweigart got into the trend and named their fabric after that. So yeah, what you didn't know, right? And can you imagine, Zweigart is the one that came up with this type of fabric. Isn't that cool? And they still are around, and they're still making it. It's kind of cool. All right, hold on a second. What, Biscuit?
Drawing your garage, drawing the door.
Okay, good. Yeah, you do that.
The books.
He's busy doing his paint on the computer. This was a bunch of block stitching, which was nice. But then I'm almost done with this, so then I will move up. These flowers and stuff are quite intense sometimes. I noticed that up here on this top bit, I did typewriter. That was the first time I tried typewriter method, and I noticed a lot of lumpy bits because I had to go back and fill things in. And yeah, I don't really care for that so much. I prefer doing it this way. I did it by number, but I skipped this number and did all the other ones first. I think that works fine. It's like you just skip the number that is going to be too much, and then you can just stitch over it, and then so it's sort of like min to max, but a little bit more convenient. And I am not going to continue on this row. I'm going to just end it. Well, not end it, but park it. And did I do any more? No, I did that one. Okay, so one. Oh, of course, there's none there. So it's quite. Alex is quite quiet today, which is nice. I got him to eat, which is also nice. He's been kind of refusing food lately. Trying not to talk too loud because little ears, big pots, or little pots have big ears. In his case, it's a big pot that has big ears. So, I'm really liking this method of ending. It's like, it's not hard to find the threads, and they work pretty well. And this one, I'm just going to do this stitch. I may do a little bit more just to make sure it's good and secure. And then I'm going to move up to the top. So I think what I've decided is that I'm going to work across. I had a lot of park threads, and I went through and I did typewriter method and stitched most of them out, but I changed my mind again, so now I'm adding them back. Hi, Christina. Are you done already? I thought you'd be a while. I'm glad you're here. I remembered the Discord link today, and I was wishing everybody a happy Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to you too. You got done with all your chores for now. Oh, okay. It's time to stitch with your newest obsession. Everyone's talking on Discord again. Nah, it's just the other Discord. So, well, that thread is really long. That's okay. There's a big block of stitching there. And this flower is so cute. I think this pattern is okay for the confetti. I mean, the mini blurry stitch kind of thing. I think it'll be okay. And these needles have a right and wrong side. I always pick the wrong side. Like you do. Let me see. It's a lot of dark, but it kind of makes sense because it's an evening scene. Though it's more dusk because the other side on the right corner is a kind of a dusk sunset. I didn't realize that was there until I decided to move over there and work on that. I worked on that part last time, but I decided I really wanted to kind of get this moving a little bit more. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't... Oh, I guess that's fine. I'm just going to travel on over there. Maybe. I'll do a stitch here, and I'll move it over. I'm kind of... I want my thread over here, so... Let's see. Oh, it's way over there. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't usually go that way, but... Oh, I tucked all those in to keep them out of the way, and then I grabbed them anyway. That's okay. So, let's see, how far did I do that one? Oh, you know what? Did I mess that up? Oh, I see what I did. I was like, wait a minute, what's that? We're all good. I need to tighten that up, though. Okay. Hi, Love Drunk. And Christina says, I need to take a breath after gathering everything for my floss tube. It turns out to be really short for me, only 25 minutes. Ah, nice. Well, I mean, not nice. That's, you know. But if you only worked on a few things, it makes sense, you know. I still think that I need to do a floss tube episode once in a while. I was planning it every 2 weeks, but it just, things were, like last week, things were just not going the way I wanted them to. And I thought, well, okay, I'll do it, I don't know, I'll do it later. And I didn't, wait, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. And then I thought, well, I won't do it because I'm doing something every day, but then I'm like, I don't know. So, you know how I am, right? I'm super indecisive woman. Coffee. I'm using my espresso house cup because my other cups, I always end up knocking them, you know, almost knocking it over when I am filming. Okay, so I have a thought, and since Ebony is doing this method, let me know what you think about this. But I know usually in Royal Rose, you would go and you would do the parked threads. But I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. But I think I'm going to try it and see how I feel. This one should be sewn in. That one too. I've been being a little bit more like closer, so But I know these ones were one of the first ones I did, so. And they stay in there anyway, so if it's, you know, and also if it's not ready yet, it's just going to hang in the back. It's not, they have to be secure. I mean, that pink one would have been over here, so I know that one was secure. So let's go to, let's lock that. Let's do this one. Oh, there's only one stitch on that anyway. Yeah. And then, yeah, I'll go down here, I guess. No, I'll use a single thread for that. Oh, there's one I want to park this one the way I've been parking. I really like that, the way of parking. It holds the threads nice and secure. You've never seen this project. Yeah, I've only worked on it once before, and it was like a month ago or something. It's the one that I usually work on Saturdays during Amy Stewart's sal for yogi. And I had it out yesterday. And I do really like it, and I only worked on it a little bit, and I didn't work on it last Saturday, so I was like, I'm going to work on it again today. You know, yeah, like that. Let's see, 9, 3, 1. Let's see if I can see any. Oh, no, I don't have any. It's like, no. Actually, I'm going to continue doing the parked threads, actually. Because I feel like that. And then they'll be out of the way. It's all like 1 and 2 stitch anyway. Are you familiar with this one, Love Letter Chocolate Shop? And I'm not sure why I put that here, but yeah, it's fine. It's an Amy Stewart mini. And again, I'm just going to move this over to the other side. Over here. Right here. Can you guys see okay? I'm just making sure it looks okay. No, not at all. Okay, one second. I'll show you a mock-up of it. Here you go. This is what it looks like. Oh, I can't do that. I locked it. It's a chocolate shop. Hi, Bissy Mom. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys can see. My hair is falling down. I have it up in a clip, and I have to put it up high enough so that it doesn't like get in the way of my head when I lean back. Okay, I was doing this. Okay, so I parked that there. Let's lock that too. And bucket. It's gonna. I'll just turn that off for now because that's gonna bug me. Oh, and I did have it on min to max. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh yeah. Oh no. There's only 1 stitch here, and this one I think I'll take down. Down. Oops, yeah. So what are you guys working on? Oh, thank you. It's a beautiful chart. There is this beautiful little like dusk sunset on the corner. I didn't realize it was there until I moved my pattern to that side of the project, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a sunset. It's really pretty. Okay, so this one. This one will, well, I was going to say this one probably will stitch out because it's kind of shortish. But I started this last year after I saw Yogi stitching it on her live stream. And I was like, oh my gosh, I just loved it. So of course I had to start it. This was my first 20 count as well. And no, it was my first 20 count 1/1. I already did Unicorn Valley and tent stitch on 20 count. So this was the first one that I had done 1/1, and I was a little bit unsure because I do feel like it's harder to grip when it's 1/1. But then the more I worked on it, the more I love it. I love the way it looks, and that's what's important. I'm gonna end this thread because it's very short. Well, it's not that short, but it'll make it. I'm not gonna park it for that. So there, and it's harder to do with the ballpoint needle, but it's very nice to stitch with. Oops, not. Okay. And then this one, these ones weren't a huge amount. This one is over here, so this one can go over there. Harder to grip. Okay, so when you work with 2 threads, it makes it thicker. And I have what's called deeper veins in my hand. It's like carpal tunnel, but only my thumb. So like my thumb doesn't work properly. So I get pain if I do sewing. So this kind of movement makes it harder to do. So that's why I stopped stitching, because I was actually doing the sewing method without knowing it. But when you have 2 threads, which means there'd be 4 threads here, it's thicker and it's easier to grasp, or it should be, it more is that I can feel it better, and then it's not slipping out of my fingers all the time, because I don't feel it as right as proper, but I still do it because I really do like it. I really like it this way. So it just takes a little bit more effort for my fingers to do that. But my hand doesn't hurt, and that's what's important, because before, when I was stitching in hand, the sewing method, my hand was killing me. And that's why I stopped doing cross stitch in the 90s, because my hand was messed up. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, so now these ones I think are, oh no, I can do this one. I was gonna say I think they're pretty full, but they're sparse too. And there's no, I don't have any of those threads that need to be covered up, so I'm not worrying so much about doing the corner. Yeah. So, like this needle is one of those ballpoint needles, and it's a little bit bigger, so it is a little easier to grip. But I'm okay. Actually, this hand hurts today, which is weird because it doesn't usually. It's not damaged, but I probably just, did something funny to it, but it's fine. And I want to go back up there. That was a bit silly, but yeah, it's fine. Because I parked a thread here for this part, so, just do this and end it. It's kind of short. These are from when I first started this project. All this was done the first month, I think. And then I just wasn't sure. I didn't like the technique I was using, and it felt it didn't feel right. I felt out of control. And that's to do with, the whole typewriter method, which is just not for me. I think I prefer having a set little place where I know that I don't have to worry about where I'm at, and or filling back in. And because it's all bumpy up here because I had to go back in and fill things in the end. Okay, so yeah, I'll put on min to max now, I guess. Oh, come on, tablet. My tablet doesn't love me today. There's a lot of colors in this. Okay. Let me turn the fan off for a little bit. It's one of these battery powered ones. It's really nice, but I don't want to wreck it. Okay, so 931. And didn't I do a thing for that? I don't remember now. Can't see. Can't see the top of my needleboard. I love my needleboard, but it's a jungle. It's so good though. It's just the more needles get put on there, the easier things are. The less I have to worry about, threading a new thread. I love it. And it's like my fingers are not gripping today. And that's actually also why I can rely on my left hand, even though I'm ambidextrous. I have trained my left hand a lot when I first injured my right hand. I was doing everything with that. And that was interesting. Had it in a cast for forever. I have had 2 surgeries on it, which neither of them helped. It was kind of crap, but it was all because I sprained my hand. I fell at work, and they decided that I needed physical therapy. And so because they did that, they damaged the nerve because it needed rest and not work. And so, yeah, so I got nerve damage because they did the wrong treatment for it. And then I mean, it was really bad. My employer had somebody, yeah, I heard you, baby, had somebody follow me and said that I probably fell on my moped, stuff like that. It was really crazy. And because I have chronic pain anyway, I will just work through things, I'll just keep going. And so a lot of it was like, well, you can do this and you can do that. You're okay. The doctor was one of my doctors was such a butt chunk. And when he finally did the surgery, he's like, I want to apologize to you for not believing you. he's like, it was a lot worse than I thought. And I was all like, great. So yeah, it was interesting, but yeah, it's been, that happened in the early 90s. So, the damage is permanent, and I still get things done. It's fine. I can't write. I can't hold a pencil very long. It hurts my hand too much. But I don't need to write anything. I have my computer. I have my tablet. I have my voice to text. That's why I use voice to text a lot too. Okay, here's another one that I'm going to, there's only 1 stitch. See, this is the other thing with the, there's more down there, but I'll bring that one back in. That's the other thing with doing the typewriter is that, you know, these kind of things get left behind, and then you're like, how am I filling that in? Oh, I also made a mistake here somewhere, so I'll fix it when I get there. Let's see, this one needs to go, no, not there, here. All right, I'm just mapping out where it needs to go when I put the thread in. This start and ending is just really good. You are? Okay, that's good, Biscuit.
And then I'm gonna
If I ignore him, he'll just talk over us.
Coral reef plants.
Okay.
With paints.
Yeah, that's what you've been doing all day today. He's combining Baby Einstein, underwater, whatever it is. I don't remember.
Of cars.
Underwater.
Cars.
The movie Cars.
Cars 1,
And
Cars 2, Cars
Finding
3.
Nemo all together.
Finding Nemo is
Yeah.
Nemo orange fish is Lightning McQueen's paint color.
Yeah. I know, baby.
Fine.
You're doing a good job, sweetie.
Thanks. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. Oh, didn't I just do this one? Oh, I did. But it's over there. 154. But that's okay. I have a thread here. It feels like me talking to my mom about cross stitching. Yeah. I'm continuing with my enchanted vase. I absolutely adore this pattern and Chris's method. Oh, I know. Are you're doing the cross country, and yeah, that's right. You told me that this morning. The cross country within the 3 blocks diagonal. Yeah, that's good. For me, the 3 blocks was too much. Otherwise it was fine. Oh wait, I did the wrong needle. This one's going back on the needle board. There's only 2 stitches, so it's gonna go on the needle board, so I can use a cheapy needle. Yeah, the stitch right next to that one's wrong. Yeah. I think you'd like this ending method, Christina. It looks really nice. Works really nice. What?
Look, it's covered and everything.
Good job.
Matthew's hiding inside the boat. The big ship.
Okay.
Or the aircraft carrier. The broken ship.
Oh, earlier he was like singing all sorts of songs.
Listening to an from Steam song on my headphones.
Now you're listening to a Swedish song. Okay, I see. He was listening to Neil Diamond earlier, and yeah, you were doing good. Just bisque. Okay, 3805. I think I took that one off the board yesterday. 3805. Yeah, I did. Wait, I hit the camera. Sorry. Three 3805. That is here. Oh, my cart looks a mess. I cleaned up the other side, but this side is all the floss drops are all like wonky. It's not really. It's just I tend to just grab things and I have these little hangers. They're meant for hanging what do you call it? Here, like this. They're meant for hanging lights on gutters, but they work great on my cart. But they slide around a little bit, so when I'm pulling off the rings and putting them back on, sometimes they just they get moved around. But I will say I really like this system. It's working really good for me. Yeah. That pattern is so pretty. I'm like, ooh, too many patterns, too little time. Wow. So I'm at 80, am I at 88 or 89% on Spirited Away now? I don't know. It's really close, whichever. So I hopefully will finish it like next week or the week after if I buckle down and get my stuff done. I was like, I thought that was a half stitch. I'm like, but it's not. It's just a wonky stitch. Just pick at it a little bit. I love the idea. I have a couple that I absolutely think are beautiful. I find the fabric too hard and it makes my hand hurt. Unfortunately, that does bother me. I have one that is okay. You know, I can actually work on that one, but the other one, the fabric is just so rough to pull the needle through that it does make my hand hurt. And that's a me thing, you know what I mean? And I had a hard time getting them tight in the hoop for me. But if you get a good quality kit, they're beautiful. Actually, I forgot my Halloween one is nice. That's a painted fairy, and definitely painted fairy is very nice. And I think they're pretty reasonable too. But as I said, that's a me thing. I love the idea. I actually was all gung-ho for it. Got Christina involved in my shenanigans, and she loves it. I love the idea. Like I said, I love the idea. It's just my hand doesn't like it, unfortunately. It kind of sucks. 939. I know I have one up there because I did two. Oh, yeah, you can't. Yeah. Hi, Woo Woo. Welcome. Yeah, so I mean that's, and as I said, it's a me thing. It's completely, you know, it's because of the way my hand is, you know. And this is in the wrong this hole's in the wrong spot, so it's now this color instead of purple, and the purple's where this color is supposed to. Well, no, this one's not even. Ah, never mind. It's fine. Maybe wait. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. We'll go with it. Like right now, this is my new hoop, and it feels like I can't get it as tight, and I'm really being quite careful because I don't want to break the top, but it feels like I'm not getting it as tight, and that's kind of bothering me. So I feel like this is too loose for me. Okay, so I already have a thread over there, so I am going to take this one down here and park it. Oh, and I was talking with Ebony earlier. Well, we kind of chatted for a few seconds on the schedule board. I did a little chat on Discord yesterday because I didn't want to stream. I was doing laundry and stuff, and Alex is here, and I was like, and I needed to be in and out of the house a lot. Well, in and out of the apartment. I never leave my house to do laundry, and so I just went and I did like a little mini stream on Discord, and that was really fun. What's her name? Nutty Star and I had a nice little chat. It was fun. So I was thinking maybe on Saturdays that I might do that instead. And, you know, if we feel like it, and it's a little more or a little less like I don't have to worry about YouTube and all that stuff. Just on Saturdays so that it's more informal. Is it like a video chat? Yeah. You just go in to that, any of the voice chats in Discord, and you just join. And you can turn your screen on if you want. You don't have to, but there's a mic. It works really well. Like Christina and I were talking this morning there, and it sounds good, you know. I actually was able to use my old phone last night, and I could film like I do here. I was waiting for a phone call too, so I was trying to be careful and not miss my call. So so this one, I have one like right next to it, but I'm gonna start a new thread. Oh wait, it's down here. Okay, I have one down here. So I will work my way up. Maybe. Let me see here. Let me consider this a little bit. Okay, yeah. I will do this stitch down below and then move up. That will work. Yeah, that would be great if you're free. And, you know, like, I know you're in my time zone, so, or you're an hour behind me. Christina's an hour ahead of me. But, you know, like during the day, we can do something there too. It's a little more informal if you think about it. And just, you can, you know, you can hop in and out. You don't have to, it's not as important, you know. Well, this isn't important either, honestly. But I was thinking that this way we all can talk, not just me. Because I know when I'm stitching, I sit at a weird angle to my computer, and it's like really hard for me to type on it. So this would make it, you know, you'd be able to chat and stitch instead of, you know, typing. So, yeah, it's something to think about. That's the really one thing that's nice about Discord. I decided I like having my threads up at the top and going down. So I'm like, just travel up there. I'll just take my thread up there. Like, the heck with it. I'm currently in confetti hell. I don't think it'll be ending anytime soon. Oh no, what are you working on?
Huh?
You're okay, baby.
No, nothing. I'm just listening to music.
Yeah, it's okay. Alex thinks I'm talking to him.
I'm just watching.
Yeah, you're good. You're good, Biscuit. Don't worry. I'm talking on the live stream. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of, it's not awesomely unconfetti, but it's not too bad. And I'm just traveling all over instead. I'm like, whatever. Mini Rainbow Angel. Oh, okay, I've seen that one. Yeah, I'm starting to think minis are not as great as they could be. This one actually has been really good. I don't have any complaints on this one. These flower ones were a bit, but it's not too bad. I'm dealing with it anyway. And I have all these little ends sticking out. But that's okay though, you know? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine with this. Like now I know I can cut these ones. Should be able to. They're okay, phew. Let me get my grooming things, which are on the other side. I have to put this like in the middle of my cart instead of putting it at the end. So I think I think this one is from over here. I'm just gonna assume it. Well, I know it's not from up there because I didn't do that part. That part's from last year. So, and this one I did this one today too. There we go. And get rid of those for now. Okay, put that in the middle of the cart so I don't have to reach for it. Hi, Allison. You're sitting in the conservatory listening to the rain and thunder. It's just rolling in. Ooh, nice. Yeah, it's very muggy here. I should turn my fan back on, actually. It's, as I said, it's a little battery powered one. It's really great, but I don't want to leave it on too long at one time. Let's see. Close that. Bucket. Oh, there's only 2 colors left. All right, 904. It's way up at the top. All right, get that down. And there is one there. I knew there was one there. I don't think it's very long though. Oh, no, it's pretty long. Nice. It's probably helping the cooling off there. Has it been warm where you're at, Allison? I know other, like Yogi and Lizzie said it was really warm for them. I have so many park threads, so I use a head lice comb every now and then to comb through them and get the fluff and the cat fur. Well, that's actually a pretty good idea. That sounds intense. I actually think that I already did that. I think I did that stitch already in another color. So we will just pretend that it's the right color. Yeah, this is definitely a case of typewriter method gone wrong. I keep finding mistakes. It's okay. It's all like green and purple and pink. Yeah, been super warm, not necessarily sunny though. As you say, muggy, yeah. Oh, it sounds like it's gonna get warmer here. Tomorrow I need to set up the AC and make sure it's ready to go. I do not want to be without. Well, I'm not without. I just don't want to end up it being a really hot day and not having it prepared, which would be bad. I really have problems with heat, so let's see. This one goes over here. My bedroom is just super stuffy. I have to turn the fan on in there now too. It's not, as I said, it's not that warm. It's just the way my apartment is. There's no flowage. Heat in the UK has been extreme. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Oof. Yeah, as I said, Lizzie and Yogi and actually Nutty Star also said that it was really, really hot. I feel bad for you guys. Well, until it gets hot here, and then I'll feel bad for me. Well, I'll feel bad until I turn my AC on. This is my second AC I've had in the last like 5 years. The first one died. I was very unhappy with that. I had it for a year and a half and it died. Of course, right after warranty, right? Woo Woo says, I hope I get the thunder soon in melting still. Well, and then Christina, she's in the super warm too. She's in Greece. I mean, can you imagine how hot it must be? I'm like, yeah, no. I actually felt cold the other day. Okay, where did I put my needle? Oh, there it is. It's in the front. I often will just poke my needle in the back when I'm doing stuff, because then the thread is in the back and not in the front when I'm trimming. Which seems to work pretty well. And let's see if I did this all right. And, oh, okay, there's none up here, so I will put this up here and park it. My back is going to be a mess here. That's okay. We will deal with it when the time comes. Okay, one color left. And it's already parked. Ellison says, I'm in Aberdeenshire by the coast, so definitely not as warm as London. It with being so built up. Yeah, definitely. And it's usually pretty good here. We have a huge lake. I think it's the biggest lake in Sweden. I might be wrong, but I think it is the biggest lake. So it's like an ocean almost, not quite. So the weather is odd here. It's like, it's kind of neutral. It gets really windy. And then I live on the 6th floor, so if the wind is blowing nicely, it's nice. Even if it's hot, as long as the wind is moving, then it's not too bad. So. Baby says, Baby says, well, I live in Sydney and Monday's the first day of winter for us, so I'm all rugged up. And it was really hot there this summer for you guys this year. That was bad. But it doesn't get that cold, does it? I can imagine it's sort of like what we would get in California. I mean, California can get cold in the winter time. Well, there's snow in a lot of places, but like where I'm from, it's pretty neutral. Almost to the little window again. I was doing Royal Rose, so I just kept doing it. Yeah, Woo says, not many of us in the UK have aircon. We just use fans, but all that does is blow the hot air around. Yeah, it's the same here in Sweden. It's gotten too warm, and my apartment can get up to like inside 35 degrees, and outside the window, because the sun is hitting at full blast, can be, over 40. It's not that warm, but because the sun is coming full straight into the windows, it's pretty bad. Baby says, I'm very unaccustomed to the cold. I spent some time in LA, and the winter was very similar. Days in the teens Celsius, nights in single digits. Yeah, I lived in San Diego for a while, and it wasn't cold. It was definitely not cold. It is colder in San Francisco area, for sure. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I had decided that I was going to do 4 rows. So I guess I'm continuing that on this method here. Instead of, yeah, I don't know. Hey, Fred. It's cold for me. It's probably warmer there than it is here. How cold is it in Sydney then? I'm curious now. Usually about one night a year it gets down to 0. Yeah, that's pretty much like it is in California. Ask Fred about Florida. He hates it. It's 9C for you right now. Oh, it's not that bad. That's not cold. That's not cold. No, I know. I mean, I think it depends. If your house isn't really built for the cold, then at 9 can feel cold. I know some of the places I lived in California, the heating was very inadequate, and sometimes the winter would just be so cold inside because there was like not enough heat. Or just they only had like one little tiny heater in one part of the room, and that was supposed to heat everything. It's 34. Oh, it's 34 degrees in Florida. Eek. No one wants to live in Florida. Well, I guess people do. It feels like that everyone I've talked to hates living there. 100% our houses are built to get rid of heat as fast as possible. And I have a very icy tiles all over the house, which makes it worse. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly. The houses in California were, mostly to keep the hot out. I mean, I never had air conditioning growing up in any of the houses. Oh, actually, I lied. My mom had it was called a swamp cooler, which I don't know why it was called that, but that's what it was called. It was like a dehumidifier and air conditioner thingy. It was huge and loud, and it looked like a TV, that kind of stand. It was kind of fun. But it did more than it did something, so it worked. So okay, I finished that square. That's good. That felt productive.
Good job. Yeah.
Let me drink some more. I've got my coffee here. I'm trying to finish it. Stuff has been tasting funny to me. I'm like, bleh.
Well, hey, Mommy, that's Jack the Whaley's custom Mack truck.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
like in Queens Holler, voiced
Okay.
by John.
Okay.
Berger.
Yeah. He's talking about all his stuff, so I have to pay a little bit attention sometimes, not really. Okay, so I'm just looking for parked threads at this point. I think I think I'll do, whoops, did I have min to max? Let's do it by number. Oops. Okay, oh man. Alright, well, let's do it by number. Oi, oi, oi. No, I'm not going to do it by number. I want to work along the edges so that it covers up the threads. I'm just trying, I haven't figured out the best way to do that for me, you know what I mean? What train? Wait a minute, what? Sydney was where the train tried to kill me. I missed that. I was like, what? What? Yeah. Let me turn the fan off for a bit. I don't want to run it too long, like I said. It works pretty well. I mean, it's only a little tiny fan, but hey, I can keep it on low and be fine. Okay, well, you know what? I am going to, let me turn this off for now. I think I'm going to work on the parked threads. And I think that makes sense. All right, there's only one thread here. Yeah, see, I sort of feel like that I shouldn't work on this block because then I've got all this up here. I'm gonna move up to that other block. It just feels like it's not right working here because then my threads are not just going across. Yeah. I'm still kind of learning, I guess you might say. Maybe. Kind of. Trying to feel what I want to do. And I think that's what I want to do. And then I'll go down and work on that. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably the way I'm supposed to do it. If I was doing block by block. Which is what I'm doing. And let me... I have... Okay. And that's a thread. And this one. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I've made an executive decision that I will do that. And let's see where this goes. All right, that's a good one. Let's do that one first. Wait, hold on a second. It was one of the stations near Parramatta, I think. I had my luggage with me from the airport. I was able to get my luggage through the train gate, made it halfway through the gate. When it closed on my stomach, I was like, ow, those things hurt. They usually recommend the disabled gate if you have luggage. They're much wider and stay open longer. Yeah. Usually I don't have that much luggage and didn't even think of it at the time. No better for next time. Yeah. Yeah, things close way too fast. We have a well, it's a couple years old now, a new elevator that that they put in a couple years ago, and I swear that thing closes super fast. You're like halfway through it, and it shuts on you, and it doesn't like open back up right away. It'll like shut on you and hurts. It hurts when that does that. It's annoying. Too fast. So this one right here, I know I just put that there, so I'm gonna work around it. I'll cut it off later. Looks like the same color. And that's going to go here. See, before I would have just been tempted just to stitch those, but I'm like, nah. If I do that, then I'm like, I don't know, it just feels messed up. So hopefully I can, oh, there it goes. Okay. And this one, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna stitch it. Yeah, see, this is one of those that kind of messed things up for a little bit. But I will stitch it and park it and decide that way. I think that'll work. There we go. Okay. And this one looks like there's a bunch of, there's 8 stitches. Oh, it's okay. It's good enough. Fred says, I think I'm heading to Europe after the move to New York, Suze. I'm planning on Australia again, but Europe is calling me. Yeah, come visit. It's too bad I live pretty much in the middle of nowhere. Well, it's not nowhere. It's not like nothing here, but it's kind of not a lot.
That's Slick Shark Puppet is voiced by Frank the Combine.
Mm-hmm.
Act like Frank.
I have done 15 to 20 cookies and only had two haven't been. You mean colors? I was like, cookies, yum. Oh, that's right. I have cookies here. I seemed to get hungry like midstream. I was like, I'll bring some cookies in here with me. And then I ate one before I even started streaming. They're just digestives with chocolate in them. I'll be renting a car probably, so visiting you will be easy. Or if I coincide with Anne's, he can drive me. Well, the, train is pretty good, Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it later. We can schedule something when you figure out. You have to move to New York first. I mean, come on. You got to do that first. Get yourself out of Florida. I didn't look at that house because I don't want to get disappointed. I saw the listing you showed. I was like, I'm not looking. Sorry, I'm not looking. No trains. I don't want to almost die in another country. That's funny. No, you're not going to die. It's not that bad. Come on, Fred. Okay. So now I did all those, so now I can start working from the top. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, my needles are going to flip all over me. Good thing I have a belly here to catch all the needles. It's like, yeah, there. Okay. So I am going to... Okay, let's do this one first real quick. And have that one done. 3799. It'll get to the point where they'll put in my ESTA, don't let this American on a train. That's funny. Well, you just need to learn to deal with trains better. I mean, you're from New York. You should know trains better than that. Come on, Fred. I mean, like, I can use that as an excuse because there are hardly any trains where I'm from. BART doesn't come over to Marin, so I didn't go on BART until I was an adult. I love BART though, and BART was fun, except for when there's weird people on it. It was cool because I could actually go. I could go to my grandma's house without having to figure out how to get to her house through the city. And we just jumped the turnstile with your luggage. Really? Okay. My grandmother, she could tell me how to get there to her house from BART, but she couldn't tell me how to drive there because she didn't drive. She didn't have a license or anything. And she goes, I didn't need a car. I don't need a car. I live in San Francisco. I'm like, okay. This is in the way. There we go. Let's put that down here. Oh, I miss going up there. The food. There was these great restaurants up by where she lived. Oh, man. I miss it. I miss good food. Where's that? That looks wrong. Maybe I just didn't mark it. Yeah, that's probably what it is. My guess. Maybe. It's probably a mistake. What the heck? Alex did not get my singing voice. Yeah, that stitch looks wrong. Yeah, we'll leave it, right? This one's really long, so I think I'm gonna cut it. Park it. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I went on a train in New York until I was 30-something. Upstate's too rural for any kind of public transit. Yeah. Well, Marin, they were too, like, posh. Oh, I found another needle. You know, it's like, how dare anybody consider having public transportation, or how dare they have billboards. We had one billboard in Marin, just one, that was it. And it was like, I had never seen a billboard until I was older. I had never seen graffiti until I was older. It was so weird. Marin was just super posh.
Hey, Mommy.
Yes, baby.
Look, it's Edna modes from Incredibles as zebras.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Spring, summer, fall, winters.
Okay.
With custom paint.
Yeah?
Edna modes are spring, summer, fall, winter.
Let me check this real quick, because this looks...
And it's Lucius is the purple zebra.
Yeah, that's the wrong color.
Custom painted in baby eyes.
904. I don't know what that was about, but, yeah, whatever. We'll just leave it. I'm just, like, kind of don't care. I'm like, whatever. Okay, I prefer Mindimax. Let's just do it. Oops. That moves really easily. Okay. Oh, 5. 5 for a minimum. That's pretty nice. All right, that's this one. And that's over here. That's a good one. I'm impressed we had electricity from where I'm from. It's not that bad. That's funny, Fred.
Look, that's the
I'm sure it was
Default
very
zebra.
fine.
That's spring,
What is
summer,
it, biscuit?
fall, winter.
Okay.
Paint.
Custom paint. Yeah, you do your custom paint biscuit.
Custom
Boop.
painting animals.
Yeah.
Fair, lay, yeah.
I wonder if YouTube would do a copyright thing on me if he's singing some song that I can't recognize, but their AI does. Yeah, you're fine, Biscuit. I'm listening to you.
Songs.
Yeah, that's a good song, Biscuit. You sing
I'm gonna
like
sing a song
you
for
sing really good. Yeah.
Tom.
Now you're singing Simon and Garfunkel. Okay, that's nice.
Garfunkel Simon song.
Yeah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, ho, watch me. I get the honey on the report.
I swear. It's like, here's a bucket, please. Try to. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's
New York. Yeah. Ha ha ha. The time ago, I don't know where. I don't know where.
oh, it's so out of tune. It's funny.
Singing Simon Garfunkel.
Yeah, it's lovely, Alex. Yeah. The singing is beautiful.
It's really funny.
It's beautiful, Biscuit. He was singing I was a rock last night or whatever. But he didn't know all the words. So he'd go, I am a rock. Mama mama like that. And it was really funny. I was like, okay, Alex, the words are, and I told him what the words were, and he it was funny. Oh, I love when there's a little block stitching. It's like, woohoo!
Well, a dawn like shines on me. Limbo, New York. I'm singing songs.
It's lovely,
I'm
Alex.
It's like fun.
Yeah. Good job. His voice is super deep. Oh, my stomach hurts from laughing. Alright, where am I at now? Is that right? Yeah. Okay, this stitch is wrong. Yeah, we'll just go with it. And there's a little thread left, so I can do that. Whew, that was pretty good. A little bit of block stitching. I need to unlock that though. Okay. These little threads sometimes are like in the way, but it's so much better. So I kind of just deal. Oh, this one's a thread that I didn't park that way. Oh.
How long the time we're gone? I don't know where. I don't know where. That's funny.
Yeah,
I like
it's super
singing.
funny, Biscuit.
Is it fun when I'm singing?
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Let me fix this. Oh, these have been sitting for a while, so all the ends. Yeah, I'm listening, Biscuit. They're all fraying out a little bit. A nightmare? What?
Having nightmares?
No. Are you?
Nope.
Just fixing these up a
So,
little bit.
be kind.
Whoa.
For anything else. The time we're gone. Don't know where. Don't know where. I know. 𝐾𝐞𝐬𝐕𝐄 my voice. Listen. Watch me sing. Watch me sing, right?
What are you gonna sing now?
Singing.
What are you singing now, Biscuit?
Living Boy New York.
Yeah, I heard that.
I'm watching 𝐾𝐞𝐬𝐕𝐄𝐿 music on YouTube.
Oh, okay. But that's
Ska.
not. Are they speaking Swedish?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a show of 𝐾𝐞𝐬𝐕𝐄
Okay.
theme song.
Okay. No idea. Now he switched to something Swedish.
Sing some on the morning.
That's so weird.
It's a cool
Oh, wait.
instrument.
I put that in the wrong spot. I'm like, wait a minute. That's not right. Oh dear. He knows I'm laughing about it too, so it makes him sing louder. Oops, almost flicked the needle off again. Okay, let's try this again.
Alex singing 𝐾𝐞𝐬𝐕𝐄𝐿 musik. Close things.
Okay.
Also, the Meekler. Is it funny?
I don't know.
Isn't that?
I can't tell, Biscuit.
Look. It says the theme Eckler.
Okay, you don't have to be so loud.
Huh?
You don't have to yell.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but you were yelling just now because you have your
Sorry.
headphones on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just telling you. I guess I will go over here and then back over there. No, it's okay. You just were a little loud, that's all. I can hear you, sweetie. What were you saying now? Can you tell me what you're saying
I'm
again?
just being a good boy.
You are. You're the best boy.
Jag sjunger igen.
Vad ska du sjunga?
I'm singing again.
And what are you going to sing again?
Huh?
What are you going to sing again?
I'm singing 𝐾𝐞𝐬𝐕𝐄𝐿 again.
Okay. Yeah, do it. I'm listening. Okay. Kind of went all over. He started listening to this older Swedish music because...
Huh?
No, I'm not talking to you, Bisk.
I'm starting to sing 𝐾𝐞 again.
Yeah, I hear ya.
My name is Alexander.
Your name is Alex. Yep.
Oh, shit.
I'm being a good boy. Oh, I know. He's
He's
been having a little bit of trouble lately with... No, you're okay, Biscuit. You're okay. He was getting angry at school and stuff, so...
Huh?
Yeah, you're good.
What?
You're good.
What are you saying?
You're the best.
I'm not angry.
Yeah, I know you're not angry. You're good. Yeah. He's definitely listening.
𝐾𝐞
Okay, yeah, you put your headphones on and listen to music. You're
I
okay.
didn't. No.
Yeah. No. No what?
I said no, I didn't want to listen because I'm having fun with you.
You having fun with me? Really?
I'm glad.
Okay, I'm glad you're glad. Yeah, it's fun. It's always an adventure here at Chez Suzanne. Nah, he's good. He's just, yeah, he needs to figure stuff out a little bit. That's all. Yeah, he is. It's really good because he hadn't been for a while and it was kind of tough. So yeah, it's good. He's creating on his computer and he's happy. And that's important. Even if he is a little loud. He ate a whole pizza yesterday to figure out what he wants to eat. He's kind of having a hard time with food right now. So I have to play the guessing game, figure out what he wants to eat tonight. Yeah. He's been really busy at the computer. That's good. Okay. There's a lot of green. Yeah, that was easier because I only had to decide down or over and didn't have to decide up. So that makes sense. Okay, and that's good. I get park. Wait, wrong one. And I'm just doing the min to max. It's pretty good. Okay. That one is up here. So begins my round of thread chicken. Do you think I'll win? I hope you will. I played a lot of thread chicken in the last day or so with Spirited Away. It's been a bit interesting. I'm like, ooh, can I make it? Like this one, really. I should probably end this one pretty soon. I'll end this one at the end of this row. It is definitely. I just realized it's getting short enough, you know, with the way my hand is. I can't feel it when it's this short as well. I'll do this stitch right here. Oh, knew that. Okay, and then I'll park it here in that one. Well, not park, but end it. Oh, my nose itched. I was like, ah! Like trying to stitch and the nose was itching at the same time. 9 to 4. Nope. None left. Let me mark those so I don't mess up. Did those. Yeah, okay, that'll work. And then I'm just gonna, I'm pointing at the screen, which you guys can't see. So. Ignore that comment. I've been kind of wanting to work on dalliance. I'm like, So again tomorrow, just so you guys know that I'm not sure exactly when I will stream tomorrow because of the Alex's assistant and all that stuff. I'm glad I swapped to Bohemian Elegance yesterday, working on just now with purples and teals. Oh, yeah, that looks really pretty. And I did find I have the Everhart Mosaic by Adrian Ayer, and I do think that those seemed a lot less confetti. So hopefully that'll be good for you. Compared to the one I was working on, the Eclipse. Whew, that one's rough. It's very rough. Okay, so let's start here. What are you saying, Big?
Pratar svenska.
Pratar du svenska?
𝐾𝐤𝐦𝐞𝐞 musik.
Aha, okay. Kan du prata svenska? He's speaking Swedish. He says.
Ja.
Ja, you can, huh?
Pratar svenska.
Vad säger du?
Jag pratar svenska på 𝐾𝐤𝐦𝐞𝐿s språk.
Okay.
𝐾𝐤𝐦𝐞𝐞 speaks Swedish.
Yeah.
In vilken gärna?
Okay. I have no idea, Biskboop. I'm like traveling all over here. That's not right. I'm like kind of lazy. Travel around.
Jätteglad.
Are you glad? Converting floss while stitching. Wait, hold on a second. I never used to worry about so much about wasting thread, but with how expensive it's getting, I use every last bit. Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm using Aerofloss, which is super cheap. I love how cheap it is. It is, but yeah, I have to order it from China, so you know, there's that. It's taken a bit.
𝐾𝐤𝐦𝐞𝐞 speaks Swedish.
Okay, Biskboop.
You like it?
Yeah, you like it.
Mm.
Okay, good.
Sjunger på svenska språk.
Okay, yeah. And you sing in Swedish, right?
Jag drar hela sår. Hur man ska sjunga?
Ska du sjunga? Great.
Stockholm.
What?
Jag pratar svenska.
Okay, okay.
Hör du mig?
I hear you.
Nya köpning så... Det sägs Stockholm.
What about Stockholm? He doesn't know the words, so he's just pretending to sing. Oh dear.
I speak in Swedish.
Yeah, it sounds really good, Biscuit.
What's that sound?
It sounds so good.
What's
You're
language?
I don't know. You said it was Swedish.
Not English.
No, not English. It's Swedish.
Swedish?
Yeah?
What?
I can remove this. Yeah.
Whatever you say about it.
I don't know. What do you say? Let's see. This one right here feels like I'm like I'm going to kind of travel around a little bit, I think. There's only there's oh wait, okay, I see. I was like, wait a minute.
Swedish. You only �K𝐈𝐓𝐾 is a Swedish singer.
Okay, yeah. Figured I would do these ones over here.
If the heat �K𝐈𝐴
I don't know what it is actually. Alex, what's the song called?
�K𝐈𝐴 started out at 1999.
1999. Okay,
It's
but what's the
funny.
song called?
Huh?
What is the song called?
�K𝐈𝐴 �K𝐈𝐴 sing Swedish.
Wait, what is it again? Kan
Man älska någon på avstånd.
någon älska man på avstånd? That's what he's singing. Does he have Stockholm in my heart? I don't know.
How do you like it? Watch this.
Yeah.
Kan man älska någon på avstånd? Kan man älska någon på avstånd?
Mhm.
Is it funny?
Yeah.
Kan man älska någon på avstånd? Is it funny?
No, it's not funny at all,
Is it
Biscuit.
funny with �K𝐈𝐴 song?
You're just singing so lovely, Alex.
Huh?
You're singing so lovely. I want to move this thread. I just decided that this one needs to be moved before I stitch over it. It's very short too. I'm just going to move it to the other side. Not even going to bother switching the... Yeah, here. I can put it... No, ask him exactly. It's a super famous Christopher Corgan. Oh, Alex, do you know the song Stockholm in My Heart? Do you know that song? Oh, he's not listening now.
Vargen. Ikväll tog jag kärleken.
No idea.
I'm singing på svenska.
Yeah, I hear you. I just wanted to move those stitches around a little bit.
Singing. Ikväll tog jag vargen. Ikväll tror jag kärleken. Rolig.
Yeah, you're
Rolig
funny, Biscuit.
musiken
Yeah.
på svenska.
Mm-hmm.
Christer likes to speak Swedish here.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. He's not answering me. I did ask him
Huh?
that in Swedish. Ask him that in Swedish.
I love that.
Alex, har du Stockholm in din hjärta? That's not right, is it? He's laughing at my Swedish. I'm laughing at my Swedish. I'm not used to speaking Swedish with him. He's lately been kind of like switching a lot.
I'm laughing, but we can still go again.
Uh-huh. He's laughing. Ask him that in Swedish. I did.
My beard is going to grow.
Oh, you know what? Okay. You know what, Christina? YouTube translated that to English. That's why that's why it came out. It says, does he have Stockholm in my heart? That's what it said. That's why I asked him that. Sorry.
Mom,
Yes, Biscuit.
my beard's going to grow it.
Okay, yeah.
We'll save it back to Daddy.
Okay. I was wondering. I was like, why would that be in English? Oops. Sorry, Christina. Yeah. The name is in Swedish for us. Oh, yeah. It's because I turned on translate so that if there was somebody who came on who couldn't speak English, that I could, they could type in their language and I'd be able to understand it. But I had forgotten that I turned that on. So, because nobody's actually done, well, not that I know of anyway. I'm playing thread chicken here myself. I just want to get these stitches done.
Oh, that was fun with 𝐾𝐞𝐿 musik.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, Christina. Okay. So, update on my thread chicken. It had a fight. I had a fight with thread and frogged a whole bunch instead. And now I'm going to bed. Okay. Night, baby. And hi, Catherine. Good morning to you. Oh, it's by Lasse Bergeholm. Okay. Yeah, but that's okay. We don't need him to... His singing voice is not very good. I'm trying to be not be cruel, you know what I mean? Oh wait, I didn't do that one. I'm trying to be a nice mommy and it's not working. You did not win, Thread Chicken. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's kind of rough. Yesterday I was using, I have a bunch of these, of course it's on the other side of my cart. I have a bunch of these with the, the threaders, right? And I use these to play Thread Chicken. So instead of using a needle, I'll use one of these. I'll poke it through the hole and pull it up. They're really good for that. Okay, so 890. Let's see if there's another. Oh, there is one. Woohoo! It's probably really short. Oh no, it's not. Nice. Okay, well, I'll look at that later, Christina. Other people can look if they are so inclined. Yeah, the only reason why he's interested in that artist right now is because he thought it was funny that his uncle's name was that. I'm whispering, but I just found out that uncle passed away, so it's a bit sad. I found out from him too. It was kind of, he doesn't understand. Yeah, but he thought it was funny that the names were the same, and so he started listening to the music. I'm like, okay. Probably one of his teachers thought he was talking about the artist. Let's see, I have the blue one in hand just now. I poked the needle back. I poked the needle back up eye first with thread tricking. Yeah, I do that too. But when the needle is too long, then I'll use that instead. And those work really well. You can also use them to thread through the back of your work as well. That works pretty well. And I'm just stitching over here. And now he's singing. Well, it's what's his name? The person who wrote a bunch of Glen Campbell songs. Yeah, a beautiful voice. The guy's got an excellent singing voice. But for some reason he's I think he likes it because it's well, I know why I liked it when I was a kid, because it was oh, see, I wonder if that is the right color. Oh no, it's not. Oh wait, okay, never mind. I'm like, wait a minute, where am I? So yeah, he's listening to "Where's the Playground, Susie," which is a Glen Campbell song, but I think he's listening to the.
I'm singing in the song.
Yeah, I heard you, baby. Yeah, it's nice.
Neil Diamond.
And you're listening to Neil Diamond now. Okay.
Papa said he'd love to be with you if he had a time. So you can find there in your mind.
Now he's singing Shiloh from Neil Diamond.
Shiloh, when I was young, I used to call your name when no one else around.
Oh dear.
Always came we play. Young girl with fire.
You can't figure out where we're at?
Something.
Why not? Christine or Catherine says, I still cannot figure out how you Saga users figure out where you're at all. Well, I used the highlight box. So I'm at between 120 and 130 and between 20 and 30. So there's so hold on a second. I'll show you on the big screen. Whoops. Okay.
Papa said you're not with you. He had a time.
If it comes up, of course. Oh, there it goes. I'm like, gosh, this app that I use now to show the screen is. So if you look, you can see where I'm at. What do you use instead? Do you use Pattern Keeper instead? I mean, I hardly know where I'm at. I was just working outside here. So I just did these stitches here because I decided there was only a little bit of this left. So now I'm working, you're using markup. Oh, markup is really, I didn't like markup at all. Yeah, this Saga is awesome. The only thing I'm having problems with right now is that, oh no, I'm okay. I was like, I think I made a mistake, but it's okay. You just highlight a box and you work in the box. How do you use markup? Let me turn this off again. I mean, it's sort of the same way with Pattern Keeper, I think. I'm only working within a box, so, you know, I know exactly where I'm at. Well, most of the time I know exactly where I'm at. It sometimes can be debatable if I know.
Made me smile.
I think Saga is really good. I think it's worth checking into if you're interested in it. Let me see. Is that a park? Okay, that is a park thread. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I finished that. So I just parked the thread outside the box, and then I hit the bucket, and it goes to the next color, which is really short. So actually, I think I'm going to end it and take a new thread because it's too short. I don't like that. Oops. My work is really lumpy because I did a bunch of pin stitches. I was trying to do different things, avoid. Okay, let's see. You cross country, I think, because you're already done. Already done is so light. Oh, you know that you can switch that. Let's see. Hold on a second. You know, there we go. You can change it. It comes when you open the pattern. It comes a little lighter, and yeah. The one thing is I use the Android version of Saga, and so the highlight, it's not the same as it is for iOS. So it only does the boxes instead of the whole stitch. But I believe iOS, you can change that so it does that. And so what I did, Catherine, is that when the stitches are done, I have the symbol off. So the symbol's off, and it should, you know, I'm used to it. So, you know, I do find that if there's a lot, okay, so like if we look here, hold on a second. Let me lock that because I'll probably mark something. So if I was to look at these stitches here, 939, and if there were, I'm looking for a place where there's a bunch like intermixed, but because the other symbols are a little on the darker side, it can be confusing. So if you lighten the isolation intensity, then you see just the pattern instead. So, you know, it depends on what I'm working on. Sometimes lighter things, they need to be, you know, it needs to be a little bit different for a lighter color. And it just depends, you know, it just depends on what you're working on. I change the color often. I don't really worry about it so much. And I think you're done or so light. They're not on. Yeah, you can change that. You can choose if you want the marked threads to be color of your fabric or the color of your threads in Saga. Otherwise, cross country works exactly the same in markup. And you use Apple, yeah. So you could get Saga for your Apple, and it's a lot better, and you won't have to pay for markup every month. And if you highlight your thread, you can choose if it's just one box or the whole stitch, or if it's just a box or a stitch. I think Christina Christina, can you remind me where you put those things? You were talking about Saga for iOS, and I think they're in How To or something in the cross stitch part, the cross stitch thread on Discord. Christina went through and kind of worked out all those things. And then also Chris from Cross Stitch Meadow, he did a really good video on Saga for iOS. I highly recommend it. I learned things that I didn't actually know, but there's a lot of stuff that iOS has that Android doesn't. And so it's probably the only time I have a little bit of FOMO. Only a little bit of FOMO. Very little. Because I'm not interested in iOS. But, I kind of like, I wish my app was a little bit more like that. Yeah, you have some pictures too. Okay, yeah, I noticed you were doing that. I think I was making dinner, so I didn't look at it because it's iOS. So yeah, check it out. Totally worth it. Yeah. I was using Pattern Keeper for the last couple of years, and Christina was like, "Why aren't you using Saga?" And I'm like, "Because I couldn't get it because it was not available on Android." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna find it," and I found it. I found it for Android, and then I was looking for how to get rid of it, and it's like, "Oh no." But I found it all, and conversions are fairly easy. Let me know if you need help with converting, because I have converting. For converting, you have to have Android, but I can help you, so that's not an issue. I help people all the time because of that. So don't let that hold you back. I don't really do cross country very, very much. I prefer to. I do mini cross country in the box. I have a bunch still in PK, and I don't think I can move the progress. No, you can't. No, can it be? No, you can't. Yeah, for Mac computer you can use Paradise, but I think a lot of people struggle with that. I've not. Well, I know Yogi did it. She was able to get it working on her Mac. So, it just depends. I use my tablet more often. Only when it's like a really stubborn pattern, I might switch it to the computer, but most of the time it works fine with the computer or with the app. So, yeah, and what I did was when I switched from Pattern Keeper to Saga is I also work, at that point I was working still Royal Rose, so it was pretty easy. I just made a selection box as big as the whole width of my, where I had worked. And the only thing I had to add to it was to add the parked threads. So it's a little harder if you're doing cross country, of course, but it's doable. Yeah, I mean, you could, if you do like page by page and you complete a page before you go to the next one, it would be fine. I have all Apple, iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and a Samsung tablet I use PK on. So because you have a Samsung tablet, you can get Paradise. You can get the Paradise app for Samsung. That's no problem. And that's for converting. And actually, we have a file for it on Discord. So you just, I think it's in guides, maybe. It's pinned. So you just, you look in, I think it's in guides. So you can look at the pinned message, and Fred put them there. There's also a Saga, so if you want to try out Saga without buying it from Apple Store or Apple whatever, you can download it for your tablet and try it there first if you want. I am moving all over the place here. I'm like, It's not the same. Honestly, if you have an iPad and whatever, I would go with Saga for Apple. I mean, like I said, I do have a tiny bit of FOMO because the Saga app is nicer for Apple. I just don't want an Apple in general.
It's a funny song when I listen.
Ugh, I went all over the place here. I just didn't. I didn't worry about the back. Okay. And do. And like I said, Cross-Stitch Meadow, he did an excellent tutorial on how to use Saga for iOS. He is such a good teacher.
I'm just hungry.
Yeah, I do too. I wish it had the updated. So is everyone using multiple apps because we have old whips on PK, for example? I have one.
I'm hungry, Mom.
One active pattern on PK now. Yes, you're hungry. What do you want? You can have hot dogs. Why don't you have hot dogs tonight? Okay.
There's no hot dogs.
Yes, there's lots of hot dogs.
There's no hot dogs.
There's no hot dogs. What are you talking about?
Okay.
There's hot dogs. There's buns. They're in the refrigerator. You can eat those, and then you can, or you can have. There's rice.
Rice.
You can have rice and hot dogs if you want, or you can have hot dogs, rice, and hot dogs.
Rice and hot dogs.
Okay, you can do that.
Hot dogs and buns.
Hot dogs and buns and some rice. Okay, you can do that.
Rice in a bowl.
Yep. You do that. I'm trying to let him eat his own.
Plate.
Yeah, put hot dogs on a plate. Right. You do that. I'm trying to let him be, a grown up. Oh, it's only 5:30. Oh, that's good. So yeah, so I transferred all of mine over because I already had. I think I have one pattern that's still in Pattern Keeper that I am actively working on. Well, not actively, but that I'm working on, and it's Dictionary of Coffee. It's a Bothy Threads pattern, and they do not have the best patterns, so I had to use Pattern Keeper, which hardly works in Pattern Keeper either. So, it's like,
Mommy, I'm gonna have 3 hot dogs.
Okay, you can have 3 hot dogs.
Is it okay?
Yes, that's fine. Christina says, I have very few patterns in markup, those that refuse to convert, but otherwise everything is on Saga. Yeah, same for me. I like it, and it's just, it had everything that I wanted Pattern Keeper to have. So yeah, I'm cooking here. I've done 3 boxes, I think. Maybe not quite 3. No, not quite 3, but yeah. Let me drink some water. But if you have it for...
There are no buns.
Yeah, there's 2 packets of them, Biscuit. They're over on the desk. There you go. Sorry, he wants to eat, and I'm giving him directions.
Oh, sorry.
If I'm doing cross country, I prefer Pattern Keeper. I'm mapping one with a lot of stitches into markup because I lost progress on an old tablet. I cannot imagine moving 6 more from PK to the new tablet. Yeah, I don't know. I did it like one at a time. And I don't know how you work. Do you work cross country within a page? I don't cross country. I just don't do it because I don't really like it. So, yeah, I don't really do it. Let's see. Let's go back to min to max. See, here's another one that's fine. I'll take it from over here. I don't care. It's like 1 stitch over here, and see where it's at. I'll just do it. All over the place. Okay, yeah, that makes it a little more difficult. You could just start new projects in it when you start new projects. Just, or work on it a little bit at a time. Like, I know, Yogi, she had I think it's the Vintage Baker. She had deleted all the progress. So she just like fixes it as she's working on it, marks stuff, Yes, baby.
Mamas and the Papas.
Are you a Mamas and the Papas?
It's a song.
What song?
Huh?
Which song?
Mamas and the Papas on your computer.
Uh-huh. You mean California Dreamin'?
Is that funny when I like saying that?
I don't know. I haven't heard you sing that one.
Let's hear me, okay?
Okay.
Ready? Mamas and the Papas.
Okay, well that's not singing, that's just saying their name.
Mamas and the Papas. From
Alright.
California. How do you pronounce that?
I don't know. You can tell he listens to music. So what I would do is if you have it like completely,
I have to eat lunch at school.
Yeah, I know. Go make your lunchbox then
No, we're
for
not
tomorrow.
done yet. We're not done
Okay.
yet. We're not having that.
Sorry, he's
not wanting.
he's not wanting. Okay.
Whatever.
You mean I don't want, Alex? I don't want. Okay. It's funny. He always says he when he means himself, kind of thing. It's kind of. His brain has a little fun tweak there that doesn't work so often. Yeah, I would. Yeah, you can do it like square by square. If you've got a whole page, I know it, yeah. If you have a whole page, you just make your block as big as the page and fill it in. It's really easy. And then otherwise, you can do it square by square or like a small bit at a time. I don't know. I really like Saga. So for me, I didn't love transferring my progress, but I felt it was worth it. And I'm still finding things a little bit later, like, okay, I missed this parked thread. It's like it wasn't a big deal. Like this pattern here, I think there was some stuff here that was I don't think hold on a second. Let me look and see. No, I started this one. No, okay, I started this one in Saga. Never mind. I was going to say this might have been one I transferred, but it wasn't. This one actually I started completely in Saga. I'm fear of losing another Android tablet. It was brutal. Okay, so on a Pattern Keeper, if you have an Android tablet, well, it doesn't even matter. You don't even have to have an Android. You can use Dropbox and you can use Google Drive to back up your Saga, your your pattern keeper, it's really easy. Do you not know how to do that? Because that's the other thing. Today is the last day of the month, and I want to remind everybody to back up your progress. Do your backup today or tomorrow, but make sure you're backing up your progress at least once a month. I did mine yesterday because my tablet was acting up yesterday, and I was all like, I'm not going to chance it. But would it save the progress? Yes, completely. So let me switch into Pattern Keeper, and I'll show you how I do it in Pattern Keeper. In Saga, it's a little different. For Android, it's different for Saga. So you actually have a much easier way of doing it with iOS. So, but hold on a second, and I'll show you how to back it up. Hold on, let me put it on the big screen. Okay. And let me go out of here real quick. Wait. Okay. So, Pattern Keeper. So, for example, I don't have any progress on any of these except for Dictionary of Coffee. Okay. Okay, so if you look, there's like 3 little lines. Catherine, do you see the 3 little lines at the bottom of the pattern that says Dictionary of Coffee? I can't make it bigger, or I'd show you that. But you click the 3 lines, and this window comes up.
I'm gonna put some ham in my rice.
Okay, yeah, you do that. Okay, so you see this window comes up. So you can export PDF, you can export progress, and you can import progress. So if I remember right, and I'm not, it's been a really long time, but if you export PDF, that does the whole thing. It does the PDF with the progress. So it's going through the whole PDF, and it will make it a PDF. So then it'll ask you where to save it. And I do Drive or Dropbox. So we'll say Drive. And I have a specific folder for everything because I'm like that. So I have a Pattern Keeper folder. Here's a Pattern Keeper save file, and it's in, wait, where is it? Okay, no, it doesn't have its own folder. Okay, never mind. So I just select it because it's not in, it doesn't have its own folder for some reason. So I save it, and it's done. So the other thing you can do is you can just save the progress. So I'll show you each part so you can see how it works. So export progress, and that's faster because it's just the progress. You have to have the PDF to make it work. And so here, pattern saver, save files, and it's saved. So I will go in and I'll show you how this works. So then if I go in here and go PDF, let me go, I was trying to get a modern folk embroidery pattern in Saga and it wasn't working. I was like really bad. So this way I'm going to add, I have to find it now, Dictionary of Coffee. Here, so if you can see it, it says Dictionary of Coffee combined, and it has the date. You can see it's 2026 0531, and PDF, and the time 1744. So I didn't actually have to look at the time because it tells you the time right there that you saved it. So now if I import I'm importing that. I think if I remember right, that will have all the marked spots. If not, then the other one I saved will import them. So this is a little longer. So this is for if you want to transfer it to another device. If you already have it on the device, then you're backing it up. It just depends. I think that every once in a while it's good to just do a full backup like I just did with the PDF. So now I'm making another file so you can see how it looks. But then I'll show you how the other one works when we do that. It takes a while because it's replacing the whole thing, and it should have the marks. But it's been I don't use Pattern Keeper very often, so I have not used it in a long time. A lot of times I use Pattern Keeper just to check patterns. Like if I want to check the count numbers and stuff. I already have this one. I was gonna prep this thread, but I already prepped it. So it's taking a while because it's patterns. Yeah, sorry it's taking so long. It's like slow. And hopefully it doesn't make me do like input the numbers and stuff. I don't remember how this pattern looks. I should have used one that was already like maybe like the heaven and earth ones. It would have been easier. But I didn't I didn't think about it. I was just using the one that I've been working on. Well, working on. I hate using Pattern Keeper now, so I hardly ever work on this. Sorry, it's taking so long. Alex has a feast over there.
I'm having to eat.
Yeah. Oh, now it's reading the symbols. This, as I said, this pattern is really poorly done, unfortunately. I mean, it's not meant for an app. They meant it to print it out and work on it that way, but who does that anymore? Not me. Oh, come on. Faster. Sorry, I'm like hoarse. I actually didn't think it was going to take this long. Sorry. Okay, so now I can verify the chart. And it's funky because there's no backstitch on this. So it's I know it's right because I just did it. So now you can see all my progress is there. Right? So that's all the progress is there. And that was the import PDF version. So if I was to go like this, and I know this is safe to do because, you know, yeah, I just put it in there. So if I reset progress, I'm going to delete everything. Because that one's already, I have it backed up and everything. Okay, so that's done. So now I can import progress, PK progress file. And there it's going to take me to where I was. And I look for the one that says PK progress. So it's dated. So you can see the date is, 2026, 03 or 0531, blah, blah, blah. That's that one. So see, it's much faster to do that. So then you can see here's the progress again. So it's really easy. It takes a bit if you're going to do the whole PDF, but otherwise it's easy. Hope that helps. I have all those patterns in there, but I'm not working on any of them but one. So, oh, I hit 10%. Woohoo. Nice. So if you have any other questions about that, let me know because I'll help you. It's no problem. Because, and definitely back up your work often. Make sure you're doing it because like you just said, you lost all your progress and that's sad. You kind of want to not do that. Oh, and I put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Wait, where's the stitch? I did. I just realized I put this in. Oh, wait, let me close this. All right. I realized this stitch is in the wrong spot. But I can tell it's right there. I went to put the stitch right next to it, but it's in the wrong spot. Shoot. All right, well, we're going to fix that. Thanks, doing it now. Okay, yeah, good. Yep. And, you know, I'm really bad at reminding myself. So I'm going to try to remind all of us once a month, either the beginning of the month or the end of the month. I just remembered to do it yesterday. So I was like, okay, I'm going to remind everybody tomorrow. I figure, you know, might as well. Because you don't want to lose your progress. That would just really, I mean, I thought about it yesterday when I was doing that. I always back up my patterns. Like when I convert my pattern into a Saga file, I always back it up on Drive or Dropbox, depending on, you know, which one I use. I find Drive is, well, quicker, I guess, but for Saga. Definitely Drive is faster or better for Pattern Keeper. But Saga has its own, like, it makes a folder in Dropbox. So it is pretty much just one click. But I like my stuff all organized. So I kind of, I don't know. I have to turn this over because I lost my thread. I fixed the thing that I messed up. And the thread is like really short, so there it is. There we go. Okay, fixed. So I wanted to fix it. See, that's the thing is I don't mind flipping my work. I think it's good. I don't care if anybody sees the back. Okay, now I can. Okay. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Bit of fuzz. And this one, there's only one stitch there. I have a bit of threads here because I don't mind it. They get in the way a little bit, but the end result makes it worth it. That's how I'm figuring, except for when I get fluff in there. Oh, that's just fluff from something else. It's not. There we go. Okay, and this one can go back on the board. I don't know if markup also needs to be backed up, but you know, not a bad idea to do that as well if you use markup. Okay, so there's that done. Now we're at 3862. I think there's one on the board. Oh, yes, there is. Haha, nice. There's only, I love having just a little bit of floss. And it's like, it's fine, it's good. Yeah, there's only 2 stitches. So that's good. So I'll do both of them. Have to find it in the jungle of ends here. It's really easy to save in Saga for iOS. It is not. Wait, hold on. Oh no, I was gonna say. Wait, I already did that one, but I didn't. It's not as easy on Android. So, you know, you have access to iOS. You should definitely get Saga for iOS. It's worth it. I mean, if you have to use an iPad, I'm joking. I back up my whole iPad and I just I think it grabs the files as well.
Ew,
Yeah, I
bet
would
you
make
so
sure
much.
though. I would make sure because, you know, I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if I'd trust that. Because I think Google does that too, but I know people have said that it's not everything is backed up the way you think it is. It might not be usable. Sorry, my voice is going hoarse. Let's see. And this one is, yeah, that's the one I want, actually. I think I need to take care of the parked threads, maybe. Oh, you know, that one should be able to come off. Oops. Missed the magnet. Wow. Got my finger stuck in the bag. Okay. Let me look at this. Yeah, gotta leave a little bit longer threads or they get really frayed. It's easier when they're longer, even though they do get in the way a little bit. That's fine. Oh, there it is.
Look at my toenails.
Ew. I want to see your stinky feet, Pete.
Look at my monkey hairs. Look at my monkey hair. Look. Is that a monkey hair?
Don't wipe your feet on the wall, Alex.
I'm just looking.
Yeah, I don't need to see your stinky feet.
Look, it's a monkey foot.
Okay.
Look at the monkey hairs, mommy. Look.
Yeah, you're pretty hairy.
Ew.
Don't burp. What do you say? You say, excuse me.
Do you want me to belch you?
No, I don't want you to belch me.
I smell my belch.
No. Oh, yuck, Alex.
Huh?
You're gross.
Oosh yourself.
No, oosh yourself.
No, you.
Someone's happy today.
Just belching out.
You're just belching out. Ooh, I need to floss up on this floss. Not yet, but... Oh, I know why. I was like, why is that? Is there none left? It's because it's... I think that color I use on Howells, and I just took it off of there instead of getting it out of my file cabinet. Okay, his dinner is done, so I don't have to worry about that. Just have to feed myself. That's always fun. Trying to figure out what to eat. I think I'll put that over here. Wait, what the? Oh, it's here. Okay. Oh, don't let me forget to spin the wheel for tomorrow so we can decide what I'm working on. And as I said, I don't know exactly when I'll start tomorrow. It depends on how things are in the land of Suzanne and Alex. But it should be okay. 823. There's a lot of single colors. 8. Oh, there's one on the on the thing. I think it's like, where is that? Oh, that's not it. Wait, no, maybe it is. No, I think I pulled. I think I pulled out 824.
I'm just saying the 𝐂𝐤𝐕𝐄 theme song
You did, huh? Okay.
on YouTube. On my computer here.
On your computer, okay. Oh, let me take this down.
You have to press mommy's buttons.
No, don't press my button.
Or daddy's buttons with hands.
Oh, I see. I actually put the one in the wrong slot. Okay. Oh. It's like, I don't want to pull half the other floss off there. I think I might have to groom that soon. So yeah, and definitely that's definitely easier to back up. Saga on iOS. You can do a whole stack or something. I remember Yogi said something about it. Well, that was inconvenient. Got one diagonal. I'm going to start making dinner. Okay, I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later, Christina. Thanks for coming. Have a nice dinner. I'm getting hungry. Okay, now park this one. Alex, close your mouth.
I can't. I can't close it. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
But I'm good.
Yes, you are, but you're.
I can't
chewing.
close it. I can't close it. It's gone.
Alex.
I don't want to close my mouth.
Yeah?
I don't want to close my mouth. I said no.
Okay, okay. Okay, so that is parked. Let's do that. Wait, just smacked my lamp. And this one is just 2 threads or 2 stitches. It's a lot up. I mean, I don't know, it feels like a lot of switching, but it doesn't, it's going okay. I'm not like hating it. The threads are already there, so that makes a big difference. Let's put that one over here. Oh, hopefully you guys don't hear that. It is so loud. Oh, that's not very long. Drink some water. Oh yeah, I have cookies I could snack on. I was hoping yesterday Yogi was going to say that she wanted to do a Blue Sue marathon challenge, and I was going to be like, woohoo! Because it's not a challenge. Okay. 936. I feel like I just did that one. That smells like someone's barbecuing. I think I did in the last one. Oh, it does smell like it. Oh. Okay, well. Oh, I'm yawning. I guess that thread wanted to be taken off. Oh well. So how far, Ebony, how far did you get on your new pattern. I'm like really thinking about buying that pattern now. I'm like, ooh. Has she tried that method? That's where I found out about it. Let's just put it this way. She misunderstood the method. So I don't think that I think she thinks she did it. There, we might say it that way. So I don't really think she understands the method at all. But oh my gosh, how? I feel like I'm going so slow. How do you, you're so fast. I'm all like, man, I'm so slow. Is that today or just while I was streaming? Please say it was just today. But that's really weird because when I did, I don't want to do the flowers right now. When I did Unicorn Valley, I was doing like 1,000, 1,500 a day, but I was really pushing myself. So let's see. I don't want to do that. Let's see. Okay, that's good.
I got muscles.
You have muscles. What? Don't burp in my ear. That's rude, Biscuit.
What's rude? What's rude?
Burping. No one wants to hear you. No one wants to hear your burp butts.
What do you mean that's rude?
You heard me.
Huh?
You heard me.
I've belched you again.
I did that on Friday, I think. I've put it away, I think. Wait. And some days I get a lot, other days not so much, yeah. I've been switching thread a lot on this one tonight.
It's really huge. I'm gonna get
So
tickled with my hands.
okay.
Flat my belly.
He just pretty much says whatever he feels like saying. I don't want to do that either. I'm moving the box up higher because I don't want to do the flowers now. Yes, Biscuit.
Can I make you psycho?
No, you're already making me psycho. Yeah, little psycho.
Are you psychoing about people?
You're a psycho, Alex.
I'm not psycho. That's not nice. Calling people psycho is very unacceptable.
You can tell that he pronounces things how he reads them. And then he said that, and I thought it was so funny that we keep using it.
Using it for psycho words.
Yeah, you're a psycho.
It's not funny. It's not funny, Holly.
Well, he likes to see like my Studio Ghibli stuff. He'll come and look at that. But he does his thing and I do mine. It's like it's fine. I tried to get him interested in sewing and all that when he was younger, but it was like nope, not interested. Let me see. Have a parked thread here. Let's move that up there. And this is also a parked thread. This one is too, but we'll leave that one down there. I'm just I need to get my thing up here. Let's see, where's the, yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick. No, I'm like, no, I'll do it this way instead. Wait a minute. I lost track where I am though. Okay, wait, I think I know where I'm at. I think I need to be in where this, you know what? This one could be cut. Okay, Yeah, he used to say this one thing for the longest time. We had no idea what he was saying. He kept saying schoolity. Schoolity. Remember when you said schoolity?
Schoolity.
Yeah. What does that mean? And finally, I had him spell it, and it was schedule. Nobody's interested in mine either, LOL. But I like that
Lol.
it's something just for me. Yeah. Lol, yourself, Biscuit.
Lol.
Lol. You're a lol. He's got. He's even though like he didn't speak for the longest time, even though he didn't
Yes, I
speak.
do.
Yeah, you speak fine now, Biscuit. He was sharp and understood what was going on. Also, he could write. So he figured that out, that he could write. That was fun to find out. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, let's see. That one, I'm going to leave that one because I think that one's from over here. I need to remember where I have ended things. Because I know when Blue Sue, when she does it, she would have cut this before she stitched it. But I'm uncertain how far it is in, so I'm like, leave it. It's fine. It actually will easy to cut, so I'm not worried about it. It's kind of refreshing not to have to worry about it. Like, I can leave that there. I know it's not a part thread. And these ones here, though, I know these are done because there's nothing pink around there. So I can cut those. And these ones here are gray. Those ones are probably... I'm not going to chance that because they could be there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun... It's a house of fun here sometimes. 9, 8, 7. And 9, 8, 7. There's no hole there, so there's no... There's never been a thread on the board. Okay, that's interesting. 9, 8, 7. He was always around me when I was working on things.
A little bit busy.
Yeah, you're a little bit busy. Yeah. You're playing a game. How can you be a little bit busy?
I'm not selling.
What?
But sorry, won't fix it.
What won't fix it?
Mommy's happy.
I'm happy. Are you
Are
happy?
you gonna chill?
No, you chill. Are you chilling? He's funny. Definitely in a better mood. Thankfully.
I'm not in a bad mood.
No, I know. You're in a good mood. It's nice. I notice it. I notice you're in a good mood.
I'm a good boy.
You are. You're the best boy.
Not a bad boy.
No.
Nope. So be nice.
Only bad boys who kick out all the time.
I didn't kick out.
No, you're not kicking out. You're good. You're good. You're not kicking out. It's like, I want to have a stitch right here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Gonna do this thread. There's nothing. Don't need to go back for that. There we go. Did you, Ebony, did you continue doing this method, or did you switch out? Oh, wait. Oh, that's in the wrong spot. Erg. Okay, did I put that one in the wrong spot then? Or that one. Wait, hold on a second. What did I do? Oh, I know what I did. No, that was the right spot. I just went down too far for that one. Can't see, can't. This is why I do not go farther than a block, because I would mess up. I can tell when I've done typewriter or cross country. I always find the little mistakes all over the place. I was doing the half stitch diagonal, which I liked, and then was doing your one block diagonal and kept them both. Yeah, I really like that. This one, I'm thinking to do 5 rows across the top before moving down. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I want to do, I went back to blocks, but I think that I prefer the diagonals still, because there is less thought. Like, I can put all of my ends in the next diagonal and not worry about it. Where when I'm doing it block by block, I have to think a little more of where to do stuff. So I'm considering it. I keep changing my mind, but I think that's okay. And I am going to, let's see, I'm going to check this. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll take it over here and park it. But I definitely like the way to park this way. It's a little more confusing because you can make mistakes. Skip over a thing, but it just makes it so much neater. Well, except for mine, it's not super neat. I was ending with a pin stitch though. Oh, half stitch parking. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. See, I think it's fine with this, but the problem I was having was that these little ends, when I did the pin stitch, the ends would go back to the back, and then I'd end up pulling them up. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence on that. Because I don't really care for all the little tufties coming through. But you're working on 25 count, right? Yeah, I'm not working on 25 count. I have 20 count, but I'm only.
You have to go to school on the morning.
Yes, you do. Go make your lunchbox, okay? So it's ready for tomorrow.
I don't want a lunch. The lunch is not open.
And the lunch is not open, okay.
I'm not happy.
You're not happy? How come you're not happy all of a sudden?
I want to make lunch.
Oh, okay. It's because you're lazy?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. It's always a laugh. 25 count and I don't get threads coming back up. Yeah. It could be, are you using DMC or are you using CXC? I think that the the Arrow
Nice.
floss is much fluffier, so
Whoa.
it's more
Hey,
grabby.
look, I'm okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
No,
Oh, you're sitting in mommy's chair. Okay.
I'm just using.
So it's more grabby, and I find it pulls it up. Yes, okay. Don't wiggle in my chair, okay?
Just okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you're okay.
I'm just moving.
All right.
I'm just moving. It was my joke.
Your joke.
It was my joke to move. I'm just moving. Okay.
Okay. Okay, Alex.
Inte ditt fel med din stol.
Vad säger du?
Stool means chair.
It does.
Stool means steel.
No.
What does that mean? That's not nice.
It's not nice. I used Royal Project. Yeah, it's also it's a Egyptian cotton, so it will it's not fuzzy, and so I get a lot of fuzz coming up from the Arrow floss. I don't mind it, It just was like, yeah, I don't know. So you can see here. It's grabbed the, when I brought this stitch up through, to do the little ends things, and it like grabs it. It's pretty good. I actually really like this floss, so I don't really have any complaints about it. It works really nice. So,
Sitting down, relaxing.
I also wax it. I'm kind of going all over. Oh, my back is going to look so bad. Whatever. Okay, so this one right here I can cut. Maybe not. I don't really like DMC. Yeah, DMC is like, it's different than it used to be. I'll just say that. With I don't personally like royal embroidery. I find that the colors don't match as well, but it's got a nice, it's got a nice texture to it, and it makes it nice to work with. The painted fairy is nicer. It's super nice. It's not as like chunky as royal embroidery, and the colors match DMC better. So yeah, I have both. Well, I have all three. Well, actually, consider it I have all four, because I have Arrow as well. That's what I use the majority of my projects are with Arrow, just because it was cheaper, and I didn't really have the money to spend on DMC or Royal. Ebony says I wax too. I couldn't live without wax. Where's Aerofloss from? I buy it from Dream Stitch. It's Chinese, but it's really nice. It's like it's the same as CXC, from what I understand. I've never used CXC, so but CXC is more expensive, and I took a chance on this and tried it, and I love it. It reminds me of wool. It has that same, and I think that that's also the grabbiness is from how it reminds me of a fine wool embroidery floss. Even though it's a poly cotton, it has a, the color matches great. It's cheap. Yeah, I really like it. All my full coverage is on it except for one. I have Bluebell on, that's on Painted Fairy. Painted Fairy reminds me of vintage DMC. And I love it. It color matches as well. I mean, color matching doesn't really matter for like, if you're using Royal Embroidery by itself, then it's fine. But if you want to, use it with maybe some DMC because you have some, then it's not going to work as well. Well, I mean, it will if you're just going to use that color, it'd probably be fine. I put it in with my DMC Painted Fairy set, and I can tell the difference between the two. So if I do decide to use it, then, I will either use some of each or just use that one particular floss in that project and not switch between them. I've heard good things about Fairy Floss is delicious. It's so nice. I love it. It's very good floss, actually. Highly recommend. Like I said, it reminds me of vintage DMC. It's got a nice twist to it. It's got a nice shine and feel. And it is cheaper. It's cheaper than Royal Embroidery too. So there is that as well. What I would do is look on Dream Stitch. And there's a link in the description for Dream Stitch because I put it in there because I'm using floss from their shop. Because people ask. So there's a link in the description. And they have Arrow, and it's AIRO, and Painted Fairy. They have CXC, they have Painted Fairy, they have Royal Embroidery. They even have DMC, like Chinese brand DMC. So there's a lot to choose from. I don't want multiple sets of different brands, really. I have one set of Royal Embroidery, and I love them. Then a set of CXC for 32 count 10 stitch. Yeah. I was going to I wasn't going to put the Royal in with my Painted Fairy, and I was going to keep the DMC separate and all that. And I was like, don't have the energy to mess with that. And so I just put them all together. I don't have a full set anyway for those. But I'm working on it, and so from now on, I will buy the Painted Fairy that I need for the projects I want to use it on. And then I will also have an option that if I run out of something and I need to go get one color, I can go to my local store and buy one color and not have to wait for shipping. And the one thing that I was really disappointed with to begin with when I got my Royal Embroidery was that the factory shop took forever. And I was really unhappy about that because they mailed it out the day before the date that they would have had to pay for it. Yeah, like you get a refund if they don't ship it within 6 weeks or something, and they shipped it out the day before that. And I thought that was a little not nice. I was a little unhappy with that. It took that long, and then they waited till the last minute. So I didn't order from them again because that was ridiculous. I know a lot of people order from them, so but I've never had any problems with Dream Stitch. Yeah, they're so slow. So there's no, yeah, I'm not buying for them. Dream Stitch, he ships out. Well, the thing is that if you order Painted Fairy, they have to, they don't, I guess they don't have the stock there, so they order it. So they order it as they need it. So it can take like 2 weeks. But shipping from them generally is only about 10 days. So it's not too bad. Oops. I can move that down now. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, and I just think that was kind of rude. I mean, not that I expect them to like give me free stuff, but if you're gonna take 6 weeks to ship it and send it out the day before, you have to give me free stuff. I'm gonna be mad. Okay, I think I'm going to finish this. It's 6:30. And I think I'll finish this color and then I will get ready to go and eat something. Actually, I may finish this square just because I don't like to leave squares half done. So we'll see. Let's see how much extra confetti is in there. But Painted Fairy is just, ooh, it's lush. I love it. But yeah, when I was watching your video and you were talking about waxing your threads, Ebony, I was all like, okay, phew, if Ebony can wax her threads, I can. Because I always feel like I have to explain myself that I'm waxing my threads. But I always wax the ends no matter what. But when I'm stitching 1/1, I wax the whole strand. Otherwise, if I'm doing 2/1, I'll just do the tips. It's still fluffy, and I know it'll wash out because I've tested it. But it does make it lay flatter, lay nicer, which is important. Not many people do use wax, but I love using it. Yeah. Yeah, that was, a lot of people are very anti using wax because, it's got a bad rap. But the thing is people have been using wax on their threads forever. Beeswax is natural. It is, it doesn't go rancid. There's just so many things about it. And so I weave, like I've been telling everybody. And if we have something that is a little like a thread, like linen, for example, we'll put a conditioner, well, not a conditioner, but a glue-ish kind of thing to make them behave better. With wool, I use gelatin on my warps to make it behave. And it's sort of the same idea. You're putting something on it to make it do what you want it to do. And I think that is good. This is pretty short, but I think I can get a couple. Oh yeah, I'll just park it. I'm like, I think I can get a couple more stitches out of it so I can park here. I don't use it on 2 strands. I do the ends. I always do the ends at least. And with my Royal DMC and Painted Fairy, I use water to make it not kinky anymore. And that's really nice. Okay, now I have a parked thread. It's a very short parked. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I'm just going to cut this one off because I have this parked in the next, and it's pretty short, so I'm going to just cut her off. Well, not cut it. I'm just going to leave it. That's what Blue Sue does. She just pulls out the needle. And that's a little longer than I want it, but it does make a difference. Especially with this thread, it like can undo. So yeah, but yeah, definitely like wax on the ends at least. 3607. Let's see, where's that at? 37, 36. Ah, there's one there. Nice. Oh no, that's, yeah, okay. Can't read. Oh, it's so short. It's probably long enough to at least do this box. Use up the thread, you know what I mean? Oh, let's see. Oh, this one can be removed too. We can be in the wax club. Yeah, I will definitely use wax. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do, because this thread's kind of short, I'm gonna do these stitches. And there's like 4 of them there. And that way it will also get my thread anchored. I mean, I can, you know, I can feel that like it wears off. It's not like thick or anything. Sometimes it feels a bit sticky, but that's because I might put too much on. I don't really care. I just want it to be nice to work with. Let's see.
These parts are gonna crack.
There's still a bit left. Sorry, I'm yawning. All right, well, I'll just, yeah, I'll park it. Okay. It's like black, pink. Oops, wrong one. Oh, yeah, wait, right here. Oh, there's a bunch of those. But that's okay. 154. Oh yeah, I have one there. Oh, it's very short. Ugh. Yeah, I'll take a new thread. My stitches look puffy without it. Yeah, I think they lay nicer. I think up here I wasn't using wax on everything, but over here you can see that I used, I don't know if you can see that actually. Hold on a second. Let me turn this off for a second. Okay, so if you look up here, I think I did these without wax. And over here I used wax. It's just like so much neater compared. Like I can tell, I can see the line where it's waxed and not waxed. Actually, I can see that. Even here, I think here's where I started waxing. I started waxing around here because I thought that looked so horrible. So, yeah. And I think even with DMC, I would use wax. Just do it. DMC it's kind of hard to work with actually. It's not as nice. Though I will say my vintage DMC is lovely. That's what I'm using for dalliance. Actually, I have the floss ring right here for it. Isn't that, look at the shine on that. Isn't that nice? And I figure it's probably from the 80s. The label was what they had back then. But it's lovely. Oh, see, now I want to work on Delians. But I think I need to, tonight I'll work on Spirited Away and get a little bit more done on it. Once you wash it, yeah, you won't notice it. And, you can use hot water also. People are a little bit too afraid to wash their stuff. I run into that a lot with weaving. They're like, oh, I'll wash it on gentle. It's like, no, you can wash it on super hot water and don't worry about it. Like a lot of people say things like, hand dyed fabric, you shouldn't wash it. If the dyer is dyeing their fabric and their fabric isn't color fast, that's on the dyer. They're doing a bad job, because cotton dyeing is one of the easiest things to do. And if they're using proper dye, then it will be color fast forever if they're using the right kind of dye. If they are using crappy dye like RIT, then that's why it's not working. And what you lose, what comes off of the dyed fabric if they're using RIT, is the dye that is meant for other types of fibers, because RIT is an all-purpose dye, which means that it has different dyes for different fabrics altogether. So like RIT, you can use it on wool, nylon, cotton. So the things that run off are the things that are those dyes that you're not using. So essentially, RIT is also not environmentally safe. And a professional dyer should not be using that. If they're using that, then that's on them. You know what I mean? I would definitely not buy from them. But I've done a lot of dyeing of fabric for a long time. So, you learn. And your floss, it's the same with the floss. If they are using proper dye, then their floss should be color safe or, color fast if they're using proper dye. Because cotton dye, it's called Procyon dye. It is, it becomes the fabric. So it's not just dyeing the surface, it actually becomes the fabric. So there is no dye, you know what I mean? Yeah, you put yours in a large pan of boiling water, it's fine. Yeah, exactly. Cotton is meant to be washed in hot water. You can wash it in hot water, no problem. I'm looking at this, and 550. Oh, I love 550. I've been thinking about that though lately. I wanted to do my long dog in 550, but now I'm kind of rethinking it. Oh, that was really short. I don't need that. No, I guess it's not that short. So this one right here, it's like, so, like, I know there was a lot of discussion about it the other night, and it's like, but, there's just, yeah, I don't know. I have opinions. I have opinions about it. But that's because I've been dyeing fabric for the last 40 years. I totally learned all about dyeing when, I was in college doing weaving. We had a thing where we did a whole thing on dyeing fabric or warp, and it was so much fun. I love it. I love dyeing fabric. And I learned about, the proper usage of it. And this right here is kind of in a weird spot. So I'm kind of jumping around and doing it. And then it was only a short piece of floss. And that's where I learned the whole, what you do and how you do it. And I have a Renaissance skirt that I dyed with this type of good dye. It's almost 30 years old, and it's no difference. It is the same color. I dyed it, which is like a rust brown. But yeah, let's see. I am just gonna pull that out there. I'm gonna stitch this thread out because it's like really short. And who doesn't want to stitch some purple, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, see, here's a parked thread that wait, okay, yeah. I was like, wait a minute, there's a parked thread there. It wasn't marked. Okay, woo! Nice. Let me mark those real quick. Let's do that. I did those, and I did one more over there. Oops. Oh, I just closed my box. There. Woohoo! Another box done. That's pretty good. I feel good about that amount of work. I'm at 120. Oh, there's so much left. Let's see. Wait, I was looking where the halfway. I'm almost at the halfway point. Okay. The halfway point is at 150. So it's slow, but yeah. Whoa, hold on a second. What the heck? Oh, okay. Never mind. I was like, what the hell? Oh, it's Helga. Hi, Laura. Woke up late and have been lurking. Suzanne, would you do a tutorial on how to hand dye fabric? I would, but I don't have any dye for cotton, unfortunately. I just haven't bothered buying any. I used to. You're in the States, so what I would do is, if you're interested in dyeing your own fabric, look up Dharma Trading Company and look up Procyon dyes. That's where I used to get my dye. I actually even got my dye there when I lived in Sweden, until they made a fuss about sending chemicals in the mail. But Procyon dye is what you want. And Dharma Trading Company has an excellent tutorial on their website. Well, at least they did. I haven't looked in a long time since I can't buy from there. I went to school with the owner's daughter when we went to high school together. So it's in my hometown. But they have their dye is the same as jacquard, if I remember right. Their Procyon dye is the same as jacquard Procyon dye, but it's like a little bit cheaper. So, and that's what I've used, the whole time I was doing cotton dyeing, but I haven't in a long time. I did some when I was going to weaving school, but I bought Procyon dye here in Sweden from a Swedish company. and their website was really bad. So, but they're still in business, so I can still get it. I just haven't. But I can take you through the steps anyway, because it's not difficult. You can actually do it without cooking it too. There's like, I remember we used to do tie-dye, and we put it in a bag and you leave it overnight kind of thing. It's been a really long time since I've done it, but I do know that it becomes the fabric. So yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to go because now Helga just called me. She's from the weaving studio. She probably wants to know if I'm coming tomorrow. I may have to do that. I've been really bad and been neglecting going out. So, and I say that every day. But I feel bad because she probably wants to know what's going on. So yeah. But I was going to spin the wheel. Let me spin the wheel real quick. And I did, wow, 379 stitches. That's not too bad. And I did 153 yesterday. So I almost got my 500 stitches. Well, I didn't actually take that back. I didn't do 500 stitches last time. So, yeah, I'm behind. But 158 stitches. I might work on some more. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to spin the wheel and see what we'll work on tomorrow. Let me put the big screen on. And I have 24 messages on Discord. What the heck? It's busy on Discord. But yeah, as I said, if these dyers are using proper dye for their floss and their fabric, it should not run. There absolutely is no reason it should run. Yes, I did put it back on there. I was like, did I put that back on? Okay, so, oh wait, I can take off pink clouds because I did that the other day. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So we'll spin for 2. This wheel looks really tiny today. Thumbelina, poor Thumbelina. Would you do a tutorial? Wait, okay, I just read that. Never mind. Okay, so Thumbelina's 1. And that stitch is so beautiful. Ooh, and dalliance. Okay, yeah, see, I was talking about that. I wanted to do dalliance.
A text. You might want to read that. It might be important.
Wait, hold on a second. Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, I gotta call her. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I gotta call her later. Okay, so Thumbelina or dalliance is for tomorrow. I'll do a vote. I need to call her, so I should probably think about going. She wants to know about money. So, yeah. Okay, well, 3.5 hours. Yeah, I think it's time to go. Thanks, everybody, for being here and letting me ramble on like I do. And, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how much I got done today. That's not bad. So, let me close this so you can see how it looks. So it's not, let's see. There's some on in the edge, but it's getting there. I hit 10%, so that's decent. I think 10.2. So thanks for everything. Thanks for being here, and I'll put a poll up for tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so see you all later on Discord and everything. So bye for now.